I don't only like white women. I mean, y'all are cool, but.
Ooh.
Welcome to Close Friends and the Homies, where we bring the realness one topic at a time. I'm Richana.
It's your boy Rock Out Zay.
It's your girl Lexi, Shantae TV.
It's Jada.
What's up? It's Houdini.
Yo, what's up? It's Jireh.
It's your boy Elijah Vella.
Hey guys, it's Arie.
It's your boy Sin in the building.
First question, y'all. Who is more equipped to genuinely, unconditionally love more, men or women?
Women.
I gotta go with women. They got that. I feel like women have that mother instinct already instilled.
Every time.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like there's savior complex. Like they love to put on a cape and just like save any man that needs help.
I do.
No matter to what point. Like
I just think because women are like born emotional creatures, so it's like
Yeah. It's not on purpose. Like men aren't necessarily taught to express those emotions that y'all do have in general. So it's not like y'all are just gonna go out there and just like unconditionally love someone, or at least show it. I feel like women show unconditional love more, but men might love just as hard.
So what if I asked you?
Absolutely.
I agree.
What if I asked you a question, right?
Okay.
So what if you were brought up younger as a man? You were taught when you first meet a woman to hold on to that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then when a woman is brought up, she was taught any man has to attract to you, and you can let him go every single time, and you'll get another one right back.
I don't think it's not necessarily like. I get what you're saying. So like men are taught that one girl is your girl. You hold on to that. Women are taught that there are options. Like you can pick what you want, or like a guy can approach you, and if you don't like that guy, then you can go find another one. But that's like the whole fish.
I just feel like it's tougher for men.
Why?
Because we don't have the same love y'all get when y'all grow up, I feel like.
Really? Explain that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, the way parents care for their daughter versus their son is very different.
How?
Because men are seen to be tough.
I beg to
we don't do
differ.
emotional things.
I like to differ.
Why?
Like
Why?
I feel like okay.
Let him finish.
No, okay. When I was being brought up, I was always told like not to show emotion. You know what I'm saying? Can't cry, be tough all the time. They don't give me no. Oh baby, it's alright. They don't do that.
No, but you gotta realize like sometimes in like with raising a boy and raising a girl, it's sometimes kind of the opposite. Like they'll let the boy do whatever he wants.
Yes.
Like and the girl, she gets no say so. Like her boundaries are so disrespected because she's so like the parents are so on her and stuff, and they have so much like restrictions. So I feel like it's kind of the opposite.
Think about it.
I guess
this
that's
way.
true.
Like when you know an adult that lives with their parents, 9 times out of 10, you're immediately gonna think of a guy before a girl.
No.
If you was as an adult, when you grow up, as a woman, you're taught to grind. You're taught to get what you need because you don't need a man for anything. Basically, that's as you're growing up. So women aren't.
Okay, but I feel like
that's situational love. You
Hold on.
got
Situational.
that's
that's so
situational.
far.
You think so?
Okay.
Unconditional is
Without anything. So men definitely get it more, but women show it more. If that's the case.
I feel you on that. I could be easy with
No,
that.
it's backwards. Women get it more. Men show it more.
You feel like men show
No
A lot of us aren't emotional.
No.
A lot of us aren't emotional.
That's not how we show love. That's how women show love.
Well,
by showing
how do y'all
us
show
love.
love?
Like for example, I could show
Attention, providing,
I want to know.
being there for you,
But that's the
listening
thing.
to you. I
But
don't have to tell you my feelings
feel like
to show
that's-
you I'm a man. You feel me?
But that's the thing, like a lot of
That's
men
all.
always think that like, oh, protection is like, you know, like them like really trying to show up, but it's like you can show up in other ways. Well, you have to show up in other ways. You show up spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Like not everything has to be physical.
yeah, it's not necessarily always a protection.
That's why we grew up differently, though. For example, I could give you a bouquet of flowers, but you could also cook me a meal. It's
That's
the
the thing.
same.
Like not every woman loves flowers, so that's a whole other topic.
This
but,
goes into
No,
love.
but like,
That's why.
but I feel
Yeah.
like women just like show more unconditional love because it's like after like a man will do something, a woman will take him back like multiple times, like more times likely than a guy would take a girl back for something. Just like cheating, like most women take guys back after cheating like so many times, but if a guy gets cheated on, he's usually like done with her, like, you know. So it's like I feel like they. Not gonna lie, like yes, women show more unconditional love, but I feel like one thing I will say is I feel like men don't put up with as much that women do.
They don't.
Like,
I think
I'm
that's
not gonna lie.
biased.
No,
It's
not
not
in a bad
biased.
way. Like, I feel like
It's
men
not
kind of
biased.
low-key know their worth more than women.
Oh.
No.
I
That's
think
insane.
it,
No.
honestly, I
Alright,
feel like it
don't
just all
come for me.
depends on the person and their
Yeah,
experiences because
exactly. I feel
I kind of get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
Oh
like,
no, I wholeheartedly agree with her.
Yeah, like it's
See?
kind of like if a
That's
girl
why she said it was
cheats,
wrong.
if a guy cheats on a girl, she's gonna take him back every time. It's unconditional. I love you and you can do this, but if you tell me you're never gonna do it again, then I'll take your word for it and I'll trust
That's
you.
not
You know,
every
they
girl,
like
though.
kids,
That's
child,
not
So let's be
every-
honest. Let's look at the statistics. That's a failed relationship when you take a man back after he cheated, because you're not completely.
So you don't
taking
think people
him
can
back.
change?
bar.
No, I do. I completely do. But you're not 100% taking that man back. You're still holding some type of grudge.
Ah,
Every
That's
single
true.
time.
true too.
that makes
It
sense.
ain't
well,
always
what's
the same.
keeping them from that grudge is that they love them. Like, they show more unconditional love. But, like, men
But
don't
is it
like
Women still
love
gonna
or
show
you
that
just
grudge.
want
That's what I'm
to? You just
saying.
don't want me to go. Like you don't want
I
anybody else
don't-
to have me or something like that. You feel me? Is
It's
that
not
really
genuine.
love?
No,
If
but
you're gonna let it go, you're supposed to let it go. You ain't supposed to still have it in the back of your brain.
But if he loved
But
me, he
that's not
wouldn't do it
everybody though.
anyways.
That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
don't do that.
That's true. If you love you, you wouldn't cheat.
If he loved me, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't keep putting
That's
me
true,
through
that's
that. Like, no.
But at the same time, you also that's what self-worth come in. Why do you keep
Why
going
you
back?
see, and
Why
that's what
even-
I'm saying.
That's
Men
what-
can have more self-worth than
That is
women.
crazy to keep
Ladies,
saying.
cut him
that.
off.
But it's true.
No,
Okay,
it is for real.
Wow.
but you
Cause
get what I'm saying? Like men will not put up with most of the stuff that women put up with.
I feel
Like,
like we said, like you said, like in
depends on
childhood,
the
they are
person.
taught to, they can do whatever they want, while women
True.
are restricted.
Yeah.
So
I don't-
in some areas.
I agree with that.
to be honest, I don't think that got nothing to do with childhood though. Like I
think it's-
just
You
I
don't
just
think
personally
so? I
no.
think so.
I think it's an
When you
emotional
love,
thing.
like-
I think
No,
Your childhood definitely
Experience
I
molds
wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, yeah, a lot of the stuff you go through in your childhood, like, determines who you are as a person later on. But my childhood has nothing to do with if you cheat on me, you're done. That's just me. Like, that's just
But
how
that's,
I am.
like you said,
It
that's
could
just
be.
how you. But like your parents, how they teach you, like if they don't teach you, you know, your worth and how to cut off a man if he cheats on you, you're gonna take him back.
Every time.
But I don't think it's up to your parents to teach you that worth. Only because your parents did what they're supposed to do in your childhood. Once you become an adult, that is up to you. You have to
That is
learn
factual.
your worth.
But it's
There is no way that you're going to tell me you're still worth what your mama taught you when you were 5 years old.
I think that's where
impossible.
no, that is true because that's why people go to the therapy to,
Yeah.
to break those, you know.
Yeah, but like that's you also still learning. That's you going through those processes. You're learning your worth.
See,
it's not based off of
that's
what
what
but
I'm
your
saying.
childhood trauma is where it starts. Like your parents are the first people that your parents are the first people that you learn that you're supposed to learn unconditional love from. So it's like if they're not showing you love, you don't know what your worth is because it's like dang, the people that birthed me and raised me who are supposed to love me.
But what
like,
if they?
But
I'm sorry.
there are only lights on a path that you still have to walk down regardless.
And yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying like you know it starts really from home. Like it really starts from there. Like. You know, like unhealed
but-
trauma and childhood trauma will really like it could build up even into more. Like definitely in the adult life, you gotta like deal with it, but like it starts there.
I get,
You know?
I get that. It's just like, and I guess like, kind of like you said, as a child, like that has nothing to do with how I respond to relationships myself. Like if my guy cheats, absolutely
Really?
not.
I think it,
I think
like,
it does,
relationships that you
yeah.
have, like with your parents really reflect on your relationships as a whole.
I think the relationship that your parents have reflects the way you treat your relationships, but I don't think the relationship that your parents have with you reflects on your
I
relationship.
feel like it's both.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a mix of both.
I
like
definitely feel like it's
I get what you're
I feel
saying.
like it's both.
I feel like it's more like I feel like
The
it's
way
less
that you
of the
see
latter
your-
one than
Yeah,
more
the way
the
that you
first
see
one.
your
I get what you're
parents
saying.
interact with each other, like me, when I grew up, like my parents, they didn't always agree on stuff, so they argued all the time. Me and my sisters sat there, we saw the same thing, and took it two different ways. My sister took it as if I'm not gonna let any man do this to me, so I'm gonna act this way. And I took it more so like I'm not gonna allow this to happen, so I'm
But
going
you
to
see what you
respond
said
differently.
though. You still your reaction is still from what your parents did. You may have acted
Yeah, but not to
differently.
you. That's
You
what
see
I'm
how
saying.
they're different though,
But she's
because
like different.
which one's older, you or your sister?
My sister.
So your sister probably got talked to worse than you did, correct?
I wouldn't say
Or like treated worse than you did.
she had more responsibility, so
Okay.
she got in trouble a little bit more.
And
Yeah.
that's why her outlook on things are different, because parents, the vision of it, we're looking at them as an example. So when they're talking to us differently than our sisters and brothers, during conversations we go on our foundational aspects a lot. So however our parents taught us, that's how we talk to people. That makes
I
sense.
still feel like it's experience over everything.
Me personally, I hear you, but I feel like I hear you, but I get my love language because how my parents like gave me love. You feel me? So that's all I know.
That's the same love. Okay, gotcha.
All right, y'all. So the second question for today's topics is: do y'all think today's generation knows the difference between having a preference or just straight bashing?
No.
They don't.
Because, for example, if I prefer no tomatoes on my sandwich, that's my preference. A lot of people, I'm not putting men or women, a lot of people try to prefer, for example, oh, I like light-skinned women, da-da-da-da. You know, I don't like dark-skinned women. I'm just like, that's colorism, babe.
That's very true.
I feel like, but I feel like it's still on the way that you say it. Kind of like how you said you don't like tomatoes on your sandwich. That's your preference. But you're not going around like, oh, nah, I don't like tomatoes, bump tomatoes, tomatoes not good at all. Like, that's bashing. That's not the purpose of having a preference. Your preference is just, this is what I like, so I'm going to stick with what I like. But that does not mean knock down everything else that goes with it, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna say, oh my bad, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I feel like this generation don't know that boundary. Like they always diss whatever they.
It's a very thin line between it, though.
Exactly.
So
I feel like it's hard to say you have a preference without saying, like, without bashing. Cause if I say, if I'm like, my preference, I only like white girls. I feel like.
You didn't say you hate black girls. You just said you like white girls.
That rolled off the tongue.
Nah. Look what side of the
Right, we gotta get up that. Keep it.
That's gonna be the intro.
Yep. White girls.
I don't only like white women. I mean, y'all are cool, but
See that?
hey,
Okay.
Don't bring it
Go ahead. What did you say about black women that you don't like?
you were saying, what's going on?
You're canceled already.
So I'm gonna go ahead and rebuttal what you say. So I'm the exact opposite of you. Me personally, I prefer to date only black women.
Okay.
I don't have anything against white women, but that's my preference. Like, preferably, you will never see me with a white girl. That's just me, though. I'm not gonna bash a white girl, like saying, "Oh no, they're ugly. They this, they that, they that." That's not called for.
Yeah.
I can leave it at I don't want to date. I don't want to date white women and keep it pushing.
So I'm curious now about sizes now, because we did talk about that.
Talk about what?
Sizes, like
Sizes?
oh, like that's
Okay.
So we did
Size,
talk.
okay.
So
Why you said it like that?
Like,
I didn't get what she was saying.
So Richana, what you were saying?
because me and Tristen had talked one time, and he was saying, you know.
This is loud.
So he was like, you know, you want to see me with a big girl on my side, and I was like, wait, but that's different.
Wait,
I
you
said that.
would? You would?
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
I said it like that.
Yes, so
No,
so that's why I'm saying, what's the difference between, you know, that and sizes?
It's a preference.
Well, you said he wouldn't?
He
Like,
wouldn't.
T-
He
I thought you said
So you
would.
wouldn't
be with a big girl?
But things like why wouldn't you? Because that goes to in like fat phobia.
So you're
type.
weird.
I'm not trying to look like number
bro.
10, obviously. I am screaming.
That's the same. There is no fat phobia in it. That's just my preference.
See, okay,
That's not a bashing though, is it?
Bashing.
That is bashing. That is bashing.
No, because bashing is me saying, oh, I want that big curve just because they big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they ugly, yada, yada.
That is
No,
different.
there's plenty of beautiful.
That's not bashing though.
Yeah,
That's
because
So that don't sound like
It's a
bashing.
That
preference.
is
Elijah,
You don't want to like a size 10, like
Size?
basically like
That's
saying that like it's something wrong with her weight.
Well, I didn't say that.
No,
See,
everybody
that's
gonna think
bashing.
about that. You
I
make
get
it
what
worse.
he's saying, but that's that thin line. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, all he said was that he simply does not want to
the
look
thing
like the
is,
number 10, which
a
makes
preference turns
he's a
into
skinny
disagreement
man.
when it's about you.
That's just crazy.
And, can I also
Me
say something?
personally, I take 100. I take 2 zeros.
Don't try to put it down. Don't try to put it down.
You like big white women.
I do not like white women.
You like big white women, okay? You like big white women. I get you.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait.
Hey, Chris
One
Brown,
mic,
for
one mic.
example.
Okay.
right?
Oh yes.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
So he has this thing where in his sections when he goes to the club, he only allow light-skinned females to be in his sections. He does not allow dark-skinned
Oh, we not
females
surprised.
to, right?
Yeah.
So preference, or you feel like
No,
he's
that's
bashing
that's just
dark-skinned girls
colorism.
for that?
That's just
That's
colorism.
like
That's
that's
colorism.
That's
not
straight
a
colorism. I can't.
Wait, what you mean? How's that colorism?
Because you
Explain.
basically
Because
don't
you-
want.
If I'm
You
saying
don't want anything.
I
or
only
anything,
like
um,
this, correct? And I didn't say anything about this particular race, gender,
No, Chris Brown said
anything.
he only wants. He
Yeah.
only wants.
No, no,
light
okay,
skinned
so
women.
why-
Yeah, he only
What's wrong with
like.
That's
dark skinned
not-
women?
that's
Like,
No,
yeah,
because
yeah.
also
He
the
didn't say he didn't like dark-skinned women. He didn't want
I don't
dark
think
I
he
guess
likes
he has
dark
a-
When I-
He did say he don't
When I
want.
think
Just
of the
'cause
term
you don't think that
bashing,
doesn't mean that that's
Okay, what?
actually true or not.
Yeah,
That's what you.
exactly.
when
What
I
do you mean?
when I think of
If
the
I say
term
I
of
don't
bashing,
think
I
this,
think
that
of,
doesn't mean
oh
it's
no, she's ugly, yada yada yada. I wouldn't date them because they're dirty, they're musty, whatever. That's bashing. Bashing is not saying, oh, I don't want to date that person just because of that situation. That's not bashing.
Okay, well, he did bring up a good point because how many of you would? Sorry, but how many of you would date a short guy?
I have.
And
Look, I have dated a short guy.
Let's be
I
honest.
have.
Let's be honest.
How many?
What's short? What's short?
Yeah, what constitutes short?
Short men.
Shorter than you.
yeah,
Like I'm
So like
like,
five.
Like Kevin Hart. Like Kevin
So like
Hart.
5'3".
oh yeah, Kevin
Why you
Hart.
turning
Kevin
five?
Hart.
I'm 5'4", so I'm saying that would be shorter than me.
wait, no,
She
no,
was
no,
shorter
no.
than me.
What if you
Short,
wear, like,
short to you, like
Yeah.
literally on your
Yeah.
individual.
Why are you feeling
anyone that's
personal? Are you 5'3"? Is that why you feel attacked?
It feel like it right now.
But like for real, how many of you women would date a short guy?
I have no issue with dating a short guy as long as you're confident in yourself. Don't.
But what's your limit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Height limit.
Like what? Like
Oh,
5'10"?
like
Everybody got a limit.
No,
I know.
I'm
That is
five.
true.
I'm 5'7". You gotta be at least 5'5".
I'll date a midget.
You're crazy.
Oh my god.
She want a hot take.
Listen,
Not the
that
N
should
word.
be the intro. And that midget got.
No, wait.
Oh my god, like a real midget.
Little people.
Like a real midget, Lex.
It's a midget.
Little people.
They kind of.
4'9"
Like
it's
medically.
4'9"
No, I thought they like being called dwarves.
I'll date little people.
On Little Women in Atlanta, they like, say they like being
Why
called
do you watch
dwarves.
that?
My
What?
mom watches. My mom watches.
People just make you get up for anything nowadays.
Yeah, let's get 12 girls.
Okay, let's go back to the topic. But would you date a short man? Are
Yeah.
asking you? Yes, I'm gonna ask you.
Just
Edit that part out. Little women. Why do I have a little man?
5 foot to 5
I
foot.
would date like at least my height.
Okay.
She's lying. It is.
She doesn't.
Wait a minute now, Jada.
No.
You entered the hot pot now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would you?
I mean, I would just as long as I'm 5'4", so like the limit is 5'4".
Oh,
See, I said the
But
same
okay,
thing.
so
Is there at least my
So y'all
height?
are
But
fine
that's
with
not
face to
shorter
face.
than you.
What if he's a confident
That's
5'2"?
the question was.
I
Would you?
just said yeah. So if he's 5'5", really, I like 5'5" and up. But I mean, if you 5'4" and you confident and stuff, then
No, 2.
you're good. As long as you don't have the Napoleon complex, we're good.
So what if I say, cool, I'm 130 pounds and she needs to be at least 130 pounds or less, but if she's fat and
great
confident,
question.
I'm talking to her.
See, now you're trying to change it up.
That doesn't sound that bad though. That sounds like the same
No,
thing.
no.
But that's
That's
what
what
he just said
Yeah.
earlier. Like that's basically what he said.
Earlier, it could have been taken as something really bad. Like what he just said now, cool. But like when he said he don't want to like eat 10 pounds over or something like that,
But
it
what
just
I-
it
He
just
don't wanna
didn't
look like
sound
number
good.
10.
He didn't
But
want to
what
look
you
like the
just
number
said, I
10.
could have took that as bashing too. But you just said
Really?
a preference.
If I'm 5'2",
Really?
yes.
If yeah,
All the short guys out there, they
So-
all took that.
so
Like,
my
I don't
question
even
No,
is-
but
How
the
you gotta
difference.
be?
Okay, the difference is you said, "Oh, I don't want to look like the number 10." If she said, "Oh, I don't want to date Lord Farquhar,"
wanna
like
like
you know,
a Farquhar.
that's where it's kind. You get what I'm saying? Like that's where it kind of was feeling like,
Say look like a bar girl.
yeah, like a bar graph. Like you know, that's where it's
But
like.
but it's put
That's where, but you
it's
get
what
what I'm
I
saying?
don't want to look like next to
Yeah.
versus you're never going to get a chance.
But you
feel
see
like
what she's saying? Like if she was like,
Rashana, you
"Oh,
answer
like
the
I don't want to be like
Oh,
I'm next to Lord
yeah.
Farquhar," like that's why it was
everybody
kind of in the
answers
same
that
I feel
realm.
like everybody's
Yeah,
definition of
Rashawn.
short is different because like me short, I feel like short is like 5'2" and below. But y'all can think
But, I mean-
y'all's height like
Rashawn
difference is
was
like
next.
something
Yeah, we
different
got
just because like how depending on how tall you are.
Short is actually.
I don't think
5'6"
there's a too
and
short
more.
for
I
me
dated
personally.
somebody-
I'm
Not to me.
already low.
Rashana.
With a guy,
That's crazy.
I've dated somebody super short.
One
I
mic, one
absolutely
mic,
love
one
it.
mic, one mic, one mic. Rashana.
Oh.
Right, come on, Richana.
Would you date a short man?
Oh,
Or a
yeah.
guy shorter than you?
That's a good question for her.
She said next topic.
Yeah. Oh, I would. Okay, let me stop playing. Okay, I would. He just got to be the
That's not
same
complicated.
height as me. Okay.
But
And,
that's
like,
not shorter.
That's not
okay.
shorter.
And just and wait a minute.
How tall are you?
I'm kind of short now.
How tall are you?
Now I'm 5'3".
So
Okay,
if
so
you're
5'1".
5'3", would you date a guy that's 5'1"?
Just 2 inches shorter.
No, that's kind
That's
of
pushing
that's
it.
short. That's
That's
I'm
pushing it.
see. I'm curvy, and I want someone to kind of.
So what if he's a
You
stud?
want somebody to pick you up?
No. I just want to feel protected. You know that. You know.
So you
That's
saying
what.
short men don't protect you?
Stop
Don't
it.
protect
No.
you?
Stop it.
That's a great
She said it.
question. That's a great question. You don't think I'm fighting for you at the club?
Look at his face. He's so offended.
So hold on, Richana, if you get into a situation in a club, what do you think is going to offend you more?
First off,
Me
Richana ain't
or
going
Trent?
to a club.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Why would you?
Let's say
Let's
you get into. No. Answer the question. Answer the question.
You would never catch her at the club.
If you get into it with a man, and you see me or Trent,
What you
Maybe
doing?
it's because he got the tattoos. Maybe.
I'm
Then
good.
maybe.
So
I'm not
because
gonna
I
lie
got
to you. I'm not gonna be biased, and I'm so sorry, but I'm immediately think he's swinging
Yeah.
first.
All right. Does a girl or guy who meets society's beauty standards make her or him more accessible in finding love?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like it's more like it's easier for girls towards guys than guys towards girls.
No,
If you get what I'm saying?
I don't think so, because
No,
I
no,
feel
no.
like, well, keep going, finish your statement.
Because you get me, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like if you're funny, I'll pretty much give you a chance. Like, you know, and a lot of
So
girls
you
are just,
tell me-
no, because wait, I'll give you an example. Beyonce and him. Like, you know,
He has a very-
You ain't even gonna say his name.
he is what you constitute. Wait, he's what I'm not finished. Y'all don't fight me.
Yeah.
He's what you would constitute as like fugly. Like he's
I get what you're
like,
saying.
thank you. I'm
You're
not
billionaire,
finished.
though.
Yeah.
He's like funny, ugly.
Compared
But-
to Beyonce,
Exactly.
that can bag anything.
Or
Exactly.
Rihanna
Exactly.
is-
And most
yeah,
most
okay.
guys, they don't. I feel like they kind of go after beauty 1st and then like a personality
Yeah.
like after.
Absolutely.
Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying you guys are like you know
Absolutely.
like
No.
you know like
It depends on what
Use your word.
superficial. Yeah, I'm not saying guys are superficial, but I'm saying like what will attract most is beauty.
Yeah.
And then if she's not able to sustain that personality, then they'll cut her off. But girls, if they like his if like you know they like
I
his
don't know.
personality, they'll be like, okay, you're cool. The looks kind of just like
I
Play
think,
into
I
it.
I
feel
think,
you.
wait, can I say
Jay-Z does
something?
not count, bro.
I think, I get what you're saying, but I think that desirability, whether it's a man or woman, gets you into so many rooms. Like, for example, like, I don't know if y'all remember the whole, like, jail babe, that light-skinned guy, that everybody
Oh,
knew he
yes.
was.
Yes.
And, like, we knew he was in jail. Well, I mean, I wasn't falling over, but I know, like, women knew he was in jail, but they just didn't even care about what he was in jail for. They was like, oh, he's fine. Now you got, like, acting needs and
Yeah,
everything.
he got.
So, whether
I-
you, like, you're desirable, you get anything you want.
I get what you're saying,
I
yeah.
hear you on your little example with him, but Jay-Z does not count. That man is a billionaire.
I literally just said the other
You're
day.
not
I'm like,
ugly, you're a billionaire.
I'm like, he a
Yeah.
billionaire, bro.
That man is.
But, see,
No,
I
but I
was
knew
like,
that
I feel like piggyback off Trent. I do feel like with celebrities, you know, when they have like a whole bunch of money, they don't think about that because
It's
it's like,
about social status.
But
yeah, like everything
That's a
doesn't
whole
matter.
yeah. It was a game.
It doesn't
Because somebody-
matter. Like they
somebody
have
could be
money.
ugly,
Like
he's the
no, I
president
think
or
it is
something.
true what Arie says because like girls really look at a guy's heart or his goofy personality or whatever attracts them. Immediately, I feel
Yeah,
like
You
They
have
just
to
proved
be
you wrong
attracted.
again.
You have to be attracted to them physically first, and then like.
But exactly because
No, I feel like
so
the
like,
personality
yeah,
is what
no,
makes
no,
me
no.
because I feel like the personality is what makes me find them
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
example, like when you think about JT and Uzi, everybody thinks Uzi is not the greatest looking person, but she finds loving with him, like you know his personality, his goofiness.
I'm not.
And I feel like women are more prone to look at a
Yeah.
guy's heart or personality.
I'm
than
not
men.
saying that that's not a thing. It does play a part in it, but a piece
Exactly.
Hold on.
a piece of you have to be attracted to that person.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Both examples that y'all use, they're millionaires. Like they have something going for themselves. We're right now. We're not rich right now. We're normal people.
Talking about family.
So if we're at FAMU right now, most of us are going off of looks.
Exactly.
Then we'll get
Like,
to know
you
the
have to be
personality
attracted
later.
to that
All right,
person.
you're the rare case. I believe you. That's cool.
what I'm talking
But
about.
in I would say 85% of people here,
I'm gonna
they're
have to
going for
say
looks
looks.
first.
Yes.
Really, you think
That
so?
is
I
very
think
true.
so.
Because if somebody got a mountain face and you looking at him, you just like, yo, he's ugly.
Wait,
You
what
know,
happened?
If somebody has a mountain face,
Mountain
and then you're like, you're gonna look at him and he's spitting game to you, you're gonna be like, ew. Because somebody that you don't find attractive is spitting game to you, you're gonna be like, why are you talking to me?
Indeed. You probably wouldn't
That's
even
not a lie.
entertain them.
That's not a lie.
That's true.
Like my friend, like he was on the phone with me one time, and this guy walked up to me and he said the smoothest line ever. But a part of me was like, ugh, like why are you talking to me? And it's only because I'm not lying. I swear to God, and it was only because he wasn't attractive.
You like, hey,
If
you the bro.
Right, like
you doing?
if an attractive
Yeah.
person would have walked up to me with that same line, I can wholeheartedly admit he would have got my number.
I get what you're saying.
I feel
That's
like
real.
no, because I can. The guy could be the whole package on the outside, but if he opens that mouth and it doesn't sit well with me, he becomes.
Are you talking about teeth or like what he's saying?
No, like what he's saying.
Think about it like this,
He's
right?
saying-
So let's say
My
one of
man
your
gotta have
homegirls
straight
put you in
teeth.
with somebody. You be like, oh, he's cute, right?
Okay.
And then you get to know him. Then that's when everything else comes in. But you're gonna be like, oh, he's cute first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he doesn't. Okay,
The
but
looks
we're
get you in the
saying,
door.
but he doesn't have to be the top model.
Not saying
No,
he has to
So
of
be.
what I'm
course,
saying
you
is
have
you're
to
gonna
be
look at him, you're gonna be
attracted
like,
to
okay.
him.
Once you see him, you're gonna be like, oh, I
Yeah.
can see myself talking to this person.
Because at the end of the day, you
That's
have
what
to
y'all
see
do.
yourself
Or what we
being
do.
with that person.
And that person is a representation of you, baby. Okay.
I mean, I like a guy who has style. Now I'm not going to front, but he doesn't.
Looks too.
Because you wanna look good looking next to him.
You know what?
That's
I
the
can't
thing.
with you.
Okay, but like,
So you gonna date
What's
somebody
your
that looks
definitions of
like?
values then?
Don't be putting people out
Your
there.
values, I
In,
feel
in
like
regards to like
Because
what?
I see like the explanations y'all giving are like the average man or woman, but those aren't how value men or women that we're actually seeking for.
but I feel like you have to get to know them at a different level first.
So
No,
are
he's
you
saying
saying like
what
what are
he's
your
saying, what do you want?
standards?
What are those
Like
values?
what are y'all actually looking for? Is
In a
everybody
guy?
looking at looks?
What do you?
Oh,
no,
see, that's what I'm saying.
That's something
Okay.
different.
I'm not.
The looks are one of them.
I'm not
Everybody-
ultimately
that's
looking at
Everybody
looks,
does
but I
look at
feel
looks,
like-
but there's also different variables as well too.
Yeah.
I did
You
a
can't just
slightly
walk
ugly
up to
girl.
a
She got drip. You feel me?
Yeah,
What is this dance? Right?
Hello, you
That's what
know.
the white girls don't you?
That's crazy.
Let's get a fight for them at the club. Nah, but
Hey, Trickle be sitting at the club.
right.
Okay, but who's gonna answer?
But as for values,
What was the name of
honestly,
the
me personally, I value more so like communication. I also value time. I'm a big person. Like I understand we have schedules and everyone is busy, but if you can make like literally the smallest amount of time, and you can literally be doing whatever it is that you're doing, I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing, but if we can just literally spend that time together, cool.
I get what you're saying, but
Not so those are not the values.
I was saying like what.
So what do you
makes
mean
them-
by value?
What makes them high
Like
value?
person.
Oh, what makes them high
Like,
value?
rather
value
them
to you.
being attractive.
I think it's different.
Like, you could be
That's
like
the social,
funny,
the social beauty of
Definitely
Your
funny.
personality,
You gotta be able to
like,
make
you
me
say things like
laugh.
that.
Like it's a difference. Females have to be attractive. Men have to have money.
Wait a minute.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's
not
You're
wrong.
not.
Yeah.
You're not
For
wrong.
sure.
But
He's
it's
not
not
wrong.
the highest
If you're
value.
talking to a dude for 3 months and he's never take you on a date, you're gonna be like,
Oh,
okay,
baby,
that's
I'm
cool.
not
That's the difference, though. That's
That's
He
a
like.
needs money to take you out.
Listen.
You gotta fill up his tank.
That is
take you
not
somewhere.
always true.
Okay, but that's like the basics.
so-
You should be financially
That's
stable
what I'm
for
saying.
yourself.
Cause
Okay,
baby,
but I'm just saying, regardless, if if y'all never went out anywhere and he never
can't
spent no
afford a
money,
girlfriend.
you're gonna be like,
No, but that's
Yeah.
After a
not
certain
about
amount
the
of
money.
time.
That's
Okay,
not
say
about
he
the.
has the money and just doesn't want to take
He-
you out.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
he must
No.
not
That's
like me.
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
don't
saying. That means you really just don't care for me. So why am I wasting my time in your space and you don't care?
And
for
if
me?
you don't have the money to take me on a date, then
How
you
does
just
he
can't
not
afford a
care for you because
girlfriend.
he didn't want to spend
But see,
money?
that's the thing that he's arguing right now. You see how you
see?
said that if you don't have the money to take me on a date,
But
then you don't need a girlfriend.
No,
No,
but
I
you
said you
he
can't
doesn't
afford
have the
a
money, or
girlfriend.
you said he
See,
has the
see,
money.
What is the
definition?
He can have the money or not have the money, but if he does not want to
See.
spend it on you, you're now saying he does not care for me.
See,
because
I'm
he
thinking-
doesn't
No,
want to
because
spend
she's
it on
not
you.
saying it like,
Oh,
oh, you're not spending money on me.
Yeah.
That means you don't like me. It's more like the gesture, like you
Exactly.
know, like
But that's
whole,
what I'm
like,
saying.
thing of
Just
it.
because he does not want to spend his hard-earned dollar does not mean he doesn't care for you.
That means you
I'm
don't
done
care
with
for
this
me. Like
conversation.
it does. Like okay, let's
I
say.
can care
I don't
for you.
know.
That's not the only way I can show you I care for you.
So what
That's
if
the way
what if
you're
instead
looking
of taking
for
you
it.
Okay, so
take
what
you
would you
to the
care?
crib?
How would you show that you
Elijah,
care?
what?
Like, no,
How
you
do you
cook
show
something
that
for
you
you at the
Flowers,
crib.
dates.
But that
Instead of going to
is
Applebee's,
paying
he was
money.
like, hey,
You're spending money on
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
technically speaking, there's
Whatever.
other ways. Just like a female can tell me she
Okay.
cares, but she doesn't have to buy me
They still
anything.
spend the money.
Correct?
just to
I'm
buy
going
the
off her
food.
word and her feelings.
But I'm sure she's showing it to you in different ways. But that
What
goes
way?
into love languages.
That depends on who you dating and y'all love languages and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
different. For example, I don't like flowers.
You
That was
don't
so
like
random.
flowers? Why?
They just die. It's like, what do we
I don't like flowers either. I'm not
So you
gonna
can get them
what's
again.
The, what's the gift that you would want?
No.
I don't like flowers.
Jada, if you could talk to your secret admirer right now,
I like flowers.
what gift
Baby,
would
go
you
to
want?
That is a crazy topic.
I like love. I mean, I like love letters. I like hot wings. You just gotta know. That's different.
Hot wings.
Hot wings are fire.
Or just like, for example, like me, I'm a very detail oriented person, so like I'm gonna figure out like something like you may need, like for example, like I may need some pads, I may need some socks, like I like fuzzy socks, so
I feel like it depends
Like
on
a
that
little
person and
basket.
what they hold like more dear to them. Like she said, she don't like flowers. I don't like flowers either. But you can buy me a teddy bear and I'll be the biggest baby ever. You can
So
buy me a hoodie and I'll love it. A blanket and I'll love it. But flowers, I'm gonna be appreciative
yeah.
and I'm gonna cherish it. But you could have bought something.
You
So
want something
since
that
this
has-
is kind
adds
of
value to it.
sorry, no,
go
no,
ahead,
you're
boo.
good. Sorry. I was saying since we are kind of on the topic of love languages, let's just go ahead and say what your love language is.
Okay.
Which way are we going?
All of them.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, mine's definitely all of them. I like all of them.
Wait, okay. Did anybody ever take the love language test online? I was the
That's
only one
not
that
a
did
real
that.
thing.
No, I did
I did.
I'm
No, you were
like,
never
I
told.
don't want
What
them
you
all
saying?
received.
No, I just wanted to get to know myself. Like
That's
I was
real.
on a self-love journey, so
Soul
I just was
searching.
just
So
trying
you
to
need
know.
Yeah.
internet to know about
Oh,
yourself.
I'm more of a text guy myself. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
the.
Indeed, my good brother.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't. I believe him, but when it comes to
Richana, can you just go over the love languages?
okay, it's
Ain't nobody
physical
Bible.
touch, words of affirmation,
Do like my feet real
Get-
Acts of service.
He said I do like my
Acts of
feet.
service.
gifts, yeah, and I think that's it.
Quality
Quality
time.
Quality
Okay, so what are y'all love languages? Starting from, you sound like you ready, so starting from.
No, I was just breathing.
Okay, so start from Lexi, Jada, this
Okay,
one.
go ahead, Lexi.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Wow, which one is your specialty?
worthy.
Yeah,
All
which
of
one's
them.
your favorite? Yeah.
Definitely quality time and acts of service
Okay.
and
You just said one specialty.
yeah,
That's
wait,
it.
oh, okay, quality time.
Quality. Okay.
Because I feel like time is one thing that don't wait for nobody. It's gonna keep going. So if I'm spending my time with you, like I expect for it not to be wasted.
That's cute.
Period.
Jada.
Me, mine's is physical touch. Like I want to be in your skin, your blood
Ooh,
cells.
I
want to
like
be able
that.
Oh, she wants
That's
some
crazy.
merch souls.
I like that. I like that.
Clingy.
Yeah, I agree with
love
that.
it.
I'm like a physical touch person, but it's like really to an extent. Like, so I guess I'm not a physical touch person. Yeah, quality time. Yeah.
Quality time.
But I really don't like
Is
to
it
touch
because?
me like that.
I was about to say, right? It's like.
That's crazy.
Wow. Okay, Jireh, your turn.
Quality time for sure. I had just said, like, I get that you're busy, but literally you can sit around me and not say anything, and I feel like it's the best vibe in the world. It's just being able to spend that time with a person that I find interesting.
Mine would be physical touch.
I could believe that.
Like, 'cause
Why
I
do
throw
you
everything.
touch everybody?
You touch
yeah.
everybody.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Why
you
do
do.
you
You be
feel
touching
like
neck,
physical
back,
touch
and arms.
Why do you feel like physical touch is your
Oh,
top
yeah.
love language out of all
And just
of
be
them?
connected with people, you feel me? Like,
Got you.
like for example, like I see the boys right here, just, you feel me, dap up, like, we cool, you feel me? I see the girls
Okay.
hug, that's a sign of affection, to a degree.
Yeah. Everybody always think
I
that
like
physical
that.
touch has to be like sexual. No, it can be
Yeah.
like just, arm around the shoulder. Sorry, I'm
Holding
like
Like, for
holding
example,
hand.
think about if you sad right now, let's say you crying in the room, and let's say Arie sees you right here, she just comes in here, she just gives you a hug, you feel me? Like, that's...
Ari,
that's-
first off,
that's-
Ari's gonna cry with her.
Yeah, that's for true. Ari, what's yours?
Acts of service. I don't really like anything else. I love to be alone. Like I don't like clingy like people, even with my friends and stuff. Like even one of my best friends, she knows that she can't sleep over my house a lot because like I like my own space.
Same.
So I feel like acts of service, like especially because where I'm at in life right now, I'm like super busy between work and school. So like something like, oh, I know you probably didn't eat today. Like let me cook you something. Like I feel like acts of service, like when you notice my routine and you like know where I need help, like that's something. Yeah.
That's real.
I like that, Arie.
Cute.
Well,
Are y'all laughing at me?
I'm ready to hear yours.
No, let me explain.
No, why are y'all
Wait, let him go.
Okay.
Trent, I want to know
Touch your
Trent
mama.
love language.
me personally, touch me. You know what I'm saying?
Physical touch.
But
Okay.
I ain't know, like, bruh, when I swear, like, if I really love a girl, we hugging, and I close my eyes, I see it. Like, the spirits be
Oh
like,
my God.
and I feel it. I get the goosebumps. Y'all ain't never got the goosebumps?
With the white girls?
You get that with Bridget.
You have been walking in there.
You
You
like
feel the ancestral
Trent, just say you
spirits.
don't discriminate. Just say you don't discriminate.
I just,
All he could do is just shake his head. He couldn't even say nothing else.
Rashana.
Rashana, what's your love language?
Words of affirmation.
I didn't
Lit.
Your words
example,
are-
give me an example.
Words of,
Like if he says I'm gonna be there at
Like, I
8:30,
love
he's
you,
there at
like,
8:25.
No, that's
not
really
words
words.
of
No, like he says he's gonna do something at a certain time, but he's there ahead of time preparing.
No.
Words of affirmation is more like,
Words of
Rashana,
affirmation.
you're a built leader.
Yes.
Like, you're built to lead because you're a strong person.
I just like for my man to speak life into me so I can speak life into
Think
him.
of it like.
I'm sorry. I had to cut that one.
Black love right there.
You going
This is
to?
why I want all of
You
them.
gonna get him this camera.
Xavier, your turn.
Wait,
Come on.
Anyway, mine would
Interesting.
be word of affirmations as well. I like when a female can tell me like how she feels about me instead of just doing too much.
What do you classify as doing too much?
Please let us know.
Texting my phone too
Great
much.
question.
Calling too much.
That what you just did. Doing too much would be if you can't just get from point A to point B like in a genuine manner. Then I don't. That's
okay, I get
doing
what
too
you're
much.
saying.
You feel me? Like if you gotta go out of your way to press my buttons just to
Get a reaction.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Instead of just
Or like if
yeah.
somebody gets upset at you and they like destroy your clothes or shoes or like one of your items and stuff like that.
Doing too much?
That's delusional.
but they might
That's
deserve
crazy.
it.
That's crazy.
Be quiet.
Hope y'all enjoyed today's topic as much as we did.
Thank you for watching the Close Friends and the Homies podcast.
Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel and head over to our IG account where we continue the conversations off here.
And make sure you turn on the post notification bells, man. Bro.
Bye.
Bye.